book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 16. And the scripture reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Verse 17. "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Verse 18. "Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Qadash. I'd like to give double honor to our elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect men who push this truth out the four corners of the earth in these last days. Wherever you are scattered in these last days to the four corners. Shalom, Akim. Shalom, brother. Alright? And this video is going to be entitled, "The Bank of America says it wants a cashless society." The Bank of America wants a cashless society. Alright? I'm going to read the article that I went to the library and printed out in a few minutes. Before I jump into that, I'm going to give a little preview of entering into that article, man. Which these federal banks are owned by these Rothschilds, Rockefellers, all Edomites, the Council of Foreign Relations, the CFR, who track everything and monitor. The whole monetary system is based off of these damn Edomites, man, who run everything, man, who print this money on top of each other, man. Federal Reserve notes are being printed back to back to back. The dollar is dead, man. The dollar is dead right now. But these bankers, the central bank system wants a whole cashless society complete to get rid of the dollar and put in and usher in a new currency under the New World Order. So right now, the United Snakes of America, which is a corporation, a bank, not a country, is 22 heading to $23 trillion of debt. There's no way to pay all this shit off but to get rid of the dollar. All countries are getting rid of the dollar. Russia doesn't want it. India doesn't want it. Iran doesn't want it. And when this heading to this third world war, the third world war spoken of in Revelations, the book of Revelation, when Iran shuts that Strait of Hormuz off, which supplies the world 80% of the oil, the dollar's not backed by anything, by gold. Gold is not going to save this country. Gold not going to save you Edomite from out of the destruction that's finna come. Gold not going to save you fucking jakes who out here trying to buy this gold on your websites and shit like that, following behind George Soros and shit like that, the Edomite who funded the Black Lives Matter movement. It's not going to help you in this day, man. It's not going to save you and your family. You take this chip, it will be utter destruction. It will be utter destruction for you, your family members, and everyone else who takes it, man. Scripture has it written, like as I just read, that you will not be able to buy or sell if you don't have this mark. So all of you that love this world, you women who are or who love this society and this system, this beast ass system, and you niggas, and you take this chip, or you're gonna be Esau gonna put something out there to make you take it, man. He gonna make it seem like it's all good. Even with your churches, man. These pastor jakes that's in the churches, Edomite pastors too. And you got more Edomite pastors that know about this mark of the beast system that's coming. More than you Jake pastors. Because Jake can't fucking see it, man. Scripture has it written that the children of this world are wiser than the children of the light. Jake pastors cannot see it, man. You've driven away Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's children from this truth. And he is blinding you to the mark of the beast. So he gonna visit you up on top of your head, man. That's a fact. We finna enter into some dark times. And you can see it, you can feel it out there when you walk outside, man. Through the air. That something big is coming. It's gonna happen, man. This chip is finna be implemented. Over there in Sweden, you got over there at the airport, we see it. It's on YouTube right now. And you need to look at that and watch that and bring out these prophecies for the men that's in this truth before this damn devil, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, shuts it down. But as I was saying, over there in Sweden, when you come to the airport, every individual that walks through the fucking airport, he got 4 or 5 angles of your whole body, man. Something dictating what's going on in your mind. Whatever in your pocket, if there's his keys in his pocket, just go identify your keys. Your wallet in your back pocket. Over here in this area, you got your cell phones, go identify that. It's already in Sweden. And they showed you that in the movie Enemy of the State, man, when they bugged the Jake Will Smith. And I say bug, that wasn't nothing but a chip anyway. They microchipped him. Put it all in his shoes, his belt, his collar, his shirt, his cell phone. What the Edomite said on there? We got you bugged, Mr. Dean. Name was Robert Clayton Dean. Had him bugged on the movie. That's a chip. They chipped him. Track this ass everywhere you go. Everything you fucking say, they got you. I got a twig, identification card, a twig card working in the plant, in the chemical refining industry. That's a fucking tracking device. I showed the brother, the Jake out there in New Orleans, who came out there on the highways and byways. I showed him that on the sideline. I said, look, they know where I'm at right now. And it's all being set up. Your birth certificate, your social security card, that's all leading to the physical mark of the beast. Where they gonna put this shit implemented inside of your skin. When the shit breaks down, society breaks down, you people are going to starve to death through the famine. Lack of bread. Martial law is gonna hit. Men are coming into the houses. It's gonna be it's gonna be the greatest show on earth. And the holy angels and Yahweh Shai is gonna be laughing at this shit, man. Proverbs 1:26. They were gonna laugh at your calamities. Revelation 13:16. I'm gonna get in the article in here after I finish this. Lord willing. And he calls them all, everybody. Who calls it all? These Edomites, these Amalekites, the Rothschild family, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, the IMF, the Central Bank, Federal Reserve, all of the same people. Both small and great. The ones that are on low, the ones that are on high. And once this collapse hit, it ain't nothing that's going to save you. That's why the men of the Lord out here pushing this prophecy and pushing the truth, seeking him right now while he may be found. So when this shit pops out, we will be protected through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's why I say at the beginning of the video, to keep pushing. Shalom to the Akim who pushing the same truth and sound doctrine, man. These other entry-level ass camps like IUIC, ISUPK, they're not teaching this. Elder just went on the highways and byways yesterday doing a drive-by and going live doing a drive-by, was saying how was breaking this shit down to the T, man. Going into the missiles and everything. Going into the arrows. To how these Christian ass pastors don't have no understanding of the Bible, no fucking understanding of the Bible, cannot break it down and mention some shit like arrow is talking about a real arrow like you throw in your house trying to make a dart. A bullseye on your wall or some shit like that. No fucking understanding of the Bible, man. Man, let me get that. Matter of fact, while I'm at that shit, I brought this out in the last video. Same scripture. Bring it out again. Straight up. That's where we at, man. Y'all, the Apostle Hard did the video on all our war on the Hebrew Israelite community. And come on with it. We gonna stand firm in this truth, man. We gonna push this shit. Because it's all about us, the hopefully elect. Amos 3. And I'm gonna start at 7. The bang is in 7. Let's get right to it. Surely Yahweh while Yahweh Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. He revealeth his secret to his servants the prophets. This is the secret right here. Because everybody cannot get this shit, man. Well, what the fuck did Yahweh Shai tell the apostles? He had the apostles asking, why do you speak in parables? Because it is given to you to understand this. It is given to you. And the prophets are back to date. Right now, the men and elders and apostles of GMS, to all the Akim and Great Millstone, the brothers, the Akim, the brotherhood. We are the servants, the prophets. We understand the scriptures. We're being taught this shit from our elders and apostles. And it flat out makes sense through the Spirit. That we understand what this prophecy in Revelation 13 is talking about. The mark of the beast. And we identify through what we see in our everyday lives, man. The vision is yet for an appointed time. So we link the scriptures up with the prophecies. The Bank of America wants a cashless society from these Edomites. That's the bank of these are bank, man. This is a bank. And I'm gonna get that in this book here. The day the dollar died. You see that fucking Edomites with that barcode on top of her fucking head. These Edomites that write this, man, they know the scriptures. They know what it is. But our people don't know. You don't know who you are. So you damn sure ain't gonna know what the scripture's talking about. You niggas and women is not gonna understand this shit until it slaps you dead in your face and it becomes a reality to you. To where the Most High has driven you away from this truth and got you all into these philosophies of this fucking devil, into this beast ass system out here. Instead of knowing this truth, walking around like a fucking zombie, walking around on your up and down the highways and byways while the men out there teaching on your fucking cell phone, involved in everything else, but knowing that destruction lies for you, knowing that these damn elites are planning your demise right fucking now. Right fucking now. Putting it all in movies and everything. From Godzilla, Leviathan, to the movie Brightburn, to, like I said earlier, the Enemy of the State movie, to The Last Purge, and I can go on and on and on. But you're not gonna get it, man. You're not. It's not. That's why I said earlier. The script is only written for a few people, man. A few good men. Isaiah 24 and 6. Let me get that. And this is gonna be your demise. When you take this chip, this is what's gonna happen to you. And it's in Revelation 2 to back me up, precept on precept. Revelation 24 and 6. Therefore have the curse. Ooh. And that curse ultimately is talking about the holy angels and the so-called UFOs, which we know is IFOs, with Yahweh Shai is going to put a vast array of thermonuclear, not nuclear fire, fervent heat to the extreme, way above this thermonuclear fire. This shit that's coming from these laser beams it's way far greater than this thermonuclear fire. If you can understand that. The holy angels, the tall, dark-skinned angels, pursuant to the book of Revelations, and in Ezekiel the 1st chapter, and in the Apocrypha, secondary 13th chapter, and I'm going to do my next video on that. They are coming with fervent heat. Esau, the European Union, the United Nations, gather up together to go fight the holy angels, which is being prepared right now. When Trump declared this space war, and you can go look that up on Google or on YouTube, Trump declares a space war. They are getting ready to fight the holy angels and Yahweh Shah in the heavens, and they are going to take a crushing L, a crushing blow, death, nothing but smell and smoke, nothing but dust and smoke. All right. So it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, coming from the holy angels, and they that dwell in them are desolate. They that dwell in them, the inhabitants, the civilians, the people, Edomites, Hamites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, you 2/3 Israelites. This is talking about you. They are desolate. The whole land is going to be laid waste when you read this whole chapter. Isaiah the 24th chapter. The whole land is going to be laid waste from thermonuclear heat, man. And the scripture reads, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned. You're going to be burned by this thermonuclear fire, man. How can you get around it? So how can this pastor or Eric Mason or vocab no class Malone say it's otherwise? Well, the scripture identifies it, man. And few men left. There are going to be few men left. The scripture has it written, it's going to be 10 left in a city. 10 are going to be left in the city, man. Now the Most High threw a number out there pertaining to it may be 10. It may be a literal 10. It may be a few more than 10. But it's going to be a few. It's going to be a few. Let that sink into your brain. Few men are going to be left. The few is going to be the elect men of Israel, along with the women and children who believe in this thing, man, and sincere about this shit. All right? And I'm going all over the place, but it's all through the spirit, man. You know, it's the article right here. All right? From Fox Business. And it reads, and you can go on the internet and look at this. It's all on YouTube. It's on Google. It was on, you know, all over your daily news or whatever. The Bank of America CEO says company wants a cashless society. Okay? They want a cashless society. And it will happen. It's coming. It's already here. These Edomites have it's a lot. These Edomites, Amalekites, have a planned, scheduled date for the crash this fucking society. You know, George Bush Sr., that dead-ass Edomite, was talking about it way back then when he declared a new world order back then, to forge a new world order. And these devils have been planning this shit for over years and years and years, man. Over years and years and years. To implement this cashless society, to crash this damn dollar, man. That's why a lot of these jakes, a lot of these rappers, you see them walking around with big ass money bags and shit like that, man. Back in the early 90s and shit, rappers like Ice Cube, No Limit, Master P and No Limit, in the early 2000s, Cash Money Records or whatever, Death Row, Bad Boy. Man, them guys didn't have big bags walking around like this, man. They were struggling with these so-called Jews over money. That's how you know the dollar ain't worth shit right now today, because of how these, because it has lost value, and these other countries don't want the damn dollar. For you to walk around with a bag in your hand with $100,000 like it ain't shit, you know the dollars is worth nothing, man. It's leading to this cashless society. The day the dollar died. Let's get into the article. Bank of America CEO Brian Mahinanen, if I'm saying that correctly, the hell with his name anyway, Brian Mahinanen, spoke this week about embracing digital transactions while moving toward a cashless society. So he had this meeting among his people, you know, to discuss how we gonna forward this in this all bag by the Edomites, by these Amalekites, by these Rothschilds. They had a discussion with his people on how they gonna go from the digital, you know, to the 666 system. Cause the dollar is worth nothing now. All you need is your debit card to go in the store. Like I went to the car wash, I put this on the highways and byways. I showed it that it had an R, and I wish I would do my video on my phone, but you know, it is what it is. Well, I can show you the picture of it while I took it at the car wash. It was saying touch here to receive RFID tag. That's what it said. It said touch here to receive RFID tag. The chip is fucking here, man. The chip is here. And what this cracker Edomite just said in this article right here among his people, he was really talking to the head of federal banking system, man. He the CEO. Who else you talking to? You got to get the word from upstairs, from these elites, from Jacob Rothschild or Nathan Rothschild, Ethan, either any one of them, the Bilderberg family, whoever. And then you go relay the message to your workers. This is what we finna do right now. Alright? It says Mahinanen made the comments Wednesday during Fortune's Brainstorm Finance in New York. The CEO spoke about Zelle, Google Pay, and Apple Pay, and its increasing popularity. Because everybody on Google right now. Google Pay. You got these fucking apps, these cash apps and shit like that. It's all leading. You got the Wave app where you can send money off. It's all leading. Apple Pay. You got to go into the store, you can pay your shit through the phone. It's all leading to this mark of the beast system, man. The cashless society. Something is going to be implemented big to crash the society. It may be Iran shutting it straight over Mosul. It may be from a natural disaster. Only Yahweh Shah knows. And he can work with these elites through the left-hand system to forge this shit, man. We at the end, Akim. We at the end. To the sincere brothers who pushing this truth, we are at the end. And the sisters who follow this thing, you know, to watch GMS for these prophecies, man. We are a prophecy teaching camp. A working camp. We work over here at Great Millstone. In season, out of season. And it says, in its increasing popularity, he said, Bank of America will continue to move toward digital banking transactions. Ultimately, that chip. The digital gonna mean the that barcode. The barcode is a 666 off the flap, off the gate, in your face. That's why the scripture said in Revelation 13:10, here is he who have wisdom, and let him that have understanding. Because these women don't have that understanding, man. They don't know it. Job 39:17, they can't fucking see it. It's going to catch them by off guard. You got 2/3 Israelites that know this shit, man. But what you going to do in that day when you got all these kids out here, 4 or 5 kids, and they starving to death in front of your face? You going to let them die right in front of your face? Woe to you that have children and suck in these days, man. The scripture speaks on that, man. It says, and this is what the Mahayan said, or Brian Mahayan, or the CEO bank, he says, we want a cashless society. We want a cashless society, man. Man, if you can't, if you can't see it by now, man, then it's just not for you, man. It's just not for you, man. You can't see that the mark of the beast is finna be implemented. It's already here. It's already here. It's already here. With it be through you. And I got all kind of fucking cards. You got all kind of bank cards and everything else. You got a routing number and an account number that's digital. You can ball that shit up and throw it away. You can take your, right now, you literally can take your fucking wallet and just throw it in the fire right now, man, because it's over with. This shit is over with. And this is the centerpiece of prophecy, this RFID microchip mark of the beast, man. Let me read a little bit. Let me get some of this here. You know, just in case my video cuts off. The day the dollar died. The day the dollar died. Alright? Let me get the, which one can I get? There's so much knowledge. He might wrote some knowledge in this motherfucker, man. You gotta give him credit. You know, the might even wrote about Babylon and a microchip on page 134. You can order this book by Paul McGuire. Edomite who knows Babylon will be destroyed, knows the RFID chip is a mark of the beast. And you're going to be a good slave in the kingdom. You're going to be a good slave. Alright? Page 164, it says the coming microchip implant. He says we are entering a cashless society where credit cards will soon become obsolete. It's going to be done away with. Due to the identity theft, and they going to use all that to implement this shit. Because Jake, Edomites, mainly Jake, are having identity thefts. All controlled by these elites, man. Paying the fucking IRS and shit like that. When you don't pay, they can tap into your account and withdraw the money. You know, you're a slave in this society, man. And the New World Order is all about putting you Jakes back into slavery, man. Make America again means putting you back into slavery. Alright? It says, which is one of the fastest growing crimes. The next logical step is a microchip implant with a RFID transmitter. I mean, it's something big that's going to happen over here, a false flag, or however your house shot does it. But me speaking as a man, it's going to be something that's going to implement, look, we got to track you down now. A terrorist attack. They may try to blame it on the Israelites. They may try to blame it on the Issacharites that's coming over here or through the border and shit like that, man. A terrorist attack, a false flag. However they do it, it's coming. A company based in Delray Beach, Florida, listed on NASDAQ, is Verichip Corporation states of Verichip. The same thing as RFID. Verichip provides state-of-the-art security solutions that identify, locate, and protect people and their assets and their environment. So that's what these fucking devils gonna do to make you receive that chip. Put that strong delusion. The Most High gonna put that strong delusion out there that you're gonna believe a lie and you're gonna take that RFID microchip. Straight up and down, man. Alright? From the world's first and only FDA cleared human implanted RFID microchip to the only active RFID tag, which I said earlier when I went to the car wash, RFID tag with patented skin sensing abilities. And if you, patented skin sensing ability, that means everywhere you walk through, it's going to go off, man. They're going to be able to track your ass everywhere you go. And the scripture got it written that you should not cut into your skin, putting tattoos on your skin. Yes, Jake got tattoos, us that's in the truth. A lot of us brother got tattoos when we was off in the world. But the Most High called us out of that shit, man, to receive this knowledge here, to become a prophet among the nations, man. Okay? It says, obviously, I am not saying that Verichip or its microchip or the mark of the beast. However, at some future time, something similar to this technology could be developed that could potentially be used as a mark of the beast technology. It said the Verichip goes back to the events of September 11, 2011, when New York firemen were writing their badge ID numbers on their chests. And that's what's going to happen, man. Just how that 9/11 shit happened, where you didn't have shit to do, you had nothing to go by. You had to identify yourself by doing this. Esau, these Edomites, these Rothschilds are going to make an example to look, this is what we got to do to forge this shit like this, man. They want to cast it aside. They want you niggas out of here, and women, you Israelites, to depopulate and repopulate the system, man. And they gonna do Yahweh while Yahweh Shai is ultimately doing it to get rid of you. Matter of fact, let me get this. I'm gonna end it on this. Revelation 20. Yeah, Revelation 20 and 10. Alright? And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. That nuclear fire that's hidden. It's not no hell. Not talking about hell like these Christian pastors teach. It's talking about the thermonuclear fire that's going to hit on this earth. Okay? Where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Alright? And it says, and I can read all the way down with this here, man. And it goes in detail of how, Revelation 20, Revelation 19 is identifying. Let me get that. Revelation 19. And it says, and I saw, Revelation 19, I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and against his army. And the beast was taken with him, the false prophet, the Roman Catholic Church, okay, gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, which he had deceived through the mark of the beast system and all his philosophies, them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. You worshiping this shit, man. You love this shit. Our people love this beast system, man. These both were cast alive. You're going to be burnt alive into a lake of fire with brimstone, man. You take this chip, it's a wrap for you. We enter into a cashless society. When you elect men, push this truth, prepare yourself for the coming destruction of America and certain parts of the world. We at the end, man. Those that take the chip will be destroyed, man. While we pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that we may be held accountable to escape these things that's coming upon this earth, man, pertaining to the book of Luke. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Call Hala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And double honor I was an apostle, great millstone, rule and teach well, and bring these prophets out on a daily and weekly basis, man. We at the time of the end. The mark of the beast is the centerpiece of prophecy. Blessed is he. Revelation 22 and 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work that shall be. So the one that's out here pushing this truth and doing the works, we're going to receive that reward, Lord willing. Revelation 1. And let me get 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and that hear, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Shalom, brother. Shalom, Maki.